decent plot. Um,
Luckily, my friend has already seen it, so it's not
oh,
too
okay.
big of a deal. Or he's already played it, I mean. But it's one of those things where if I was doing it for an audience, I would restart entirely. But my audience is 3 of my friends.
That's fair.
So, yeah.
That is totally fair. Okay. Yeah, because there weren't any real, like, big reactions so far.
Well, other than there were boobs behind the desk.
Right, but was that? Oh
That was
yeah, that was
after.
part of the hour that was lost.
Yeah, oof. Oh well. I mean, honestly, I haven't gotten to anything that's like super hardcore mind blowing yet, but
I mean, all we really had for now was Iris fucking blackmailing. Yeah, right at the
yeah,
end, Iris blackmailing Date into
ASAP
taking her on
being
the
a
investigation.
bitch. She's a bitch. Not a
And then Ota's
witch.
salty as fuck about it.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, there is no log. Okay. I did
Nope.
like the loading screen, how it showed like all the previous things that I did to like make my brain rerun through everything. So that's nice.
It's fantastic. It's also hilarious. Like if you end up like say you were gonna go back and replay from the beginning, which the game does give you the option to do that at some point.
Yeah.
Um it would then of course go like back to the beginning. So you would see like the last thing you did in this part and then it would go back to what you did at the beginning.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so if you're jumping around, it'll actually show you how many times you jumped around.
That's really fascinating actually. I love
Yep.
Spike Chunsoft and their like odd attention to detail.
It's so cool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, their plots are very good with their attention to detail, but like just the little things are really cool. Can I crash?
No.
That's sad.
I'm sorry.
Tachyometer?
Date will not let you crash the car.
That is sad.
Questions. Questions. Ah, what's it like being a detective?
Do you really
Wouldn't
think
know
I'm
much
gonna
about
answer
that.
any weird shit?
Yeah,
I'm not a detective.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Hey, it's Beats.
Hey, Beats.
But I'm not on the crimes unit.
There you go.
Ew.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
Yeah, Date doesn't know either.
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
No. I
You're,
don't want it.
you're literally blackmailing us and expecting a nice, polite conversation.
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then tell me!
I don't know.
I
Well,
don't know who I am.
I guess it was because
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
I wanna be famous.
But you're not there yet.
Na, 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 na.
I
Fucking
want to be famous.
total
It's
drama
alright.
island.
Be a moose.
Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
No.
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do
Ah.
songs and dances and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
No.
Is that a Shovel Knight reference or is that a
No, it's
Minecraft
Minecraft.
reference? I'm gonna.
Fucking
Shovel Forge
Minecraft.
is a game in which you manipulate cubes
It's
on the
Minecraft.
terrain to
Yeah,
build
it's
structures.
It's always Minecraft.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
So you're telling me she's part of the Dream SMP?
Unfortunately, yes.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something.
I actually don't even know what the Dream SMP actually means.
I'm
Neither
pretty
do
sure
I.
it's just like Dream and his cult of personality, I think.
Okay, I just didn't know what the SMP meant, and I still don't know. And,
I thought it was like survival something or other.
It's like
oh,
survival multiplayer something or other. Yeah, it's his like thing.
I
But
thought
I'm
it
pretty
was
sure...
like an AR alternate reality game kind of thing, or something to that effect. Like, I thought it was something really
I
ridiculous.
don't get many gigs either.
I thought it was just a running fan fiction with Dream in it.
There probably are plenty of those.
Oh, yes, there are, and it is cursed.
I think it's basically like it's based on his like multiplayer survival map, I think. I don't know.
We're
there's-
good friends.
Minecraft has gotten way too involved ever since I played it.
We go to
so-
movies and karaoke and go
Yeah.
shopping together.
Yeah, I haven't played it in a good year. And
She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems.
You are a bitch. I mean,
I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
I mean, she's 12 and you're 18. You're really not that much older than her.
and you are
Pretty
both,
much sisters.
yeah, and you're both not emotionally mature yet.
You know,
hence the blackmail.
Now that I think about it, wouldn't you
Right?
get in trouble
Hence
for that
the
video too?
blackmail.
Hence the blackmail in order to see a dead body.
I just really want to see a dead body.
want to get
What?
traumatized.
Yes.
The
It's like
video.
some Logan Paul shit. Oh my god, that's what it is.
Oh,
She wants to
God.
videotape it and put it on YouTube.
Oh my god. Or she's gonna be, what's the one Junko cosplayer that went around
Oh
the graveyard? Yeah,
You're
I
an
think
idol,
they-
right?
I don't
You have
think
a
it was
status to
Snowdragon,
maintain.
but it was close to Snowdragon.
something like that, yeah. But,
If that video went
Ugh.
viral, I think you'd
The
be in
only
trouble
reason
too.
I remember the name Snowdragon is because that's what E.L. James
It's
was
okay.
called when she was writing Master of the Universe.
It is?
Before it became fucking...
50 Shades of Grey.
Yes.
Because
That.
I fucking accidentally double clicked. Now I can't. I now know.
Sometimes real stuff.
I now cannot blame streamers who do that because I didn't realize it's that easy to do.
It's so easy to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to die.
It's just like every time it happens on stream when I'm watching somebody else, I always think, you dumbass, how do you do that? And then I just go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I can see into
Yep.
the future.
I have a lady in my eye. I can't rule this out as actually being
I know when I'm going
impossible.
to die.
Okay, no, you're just delusional. All right.
Or terminally ill.
Just kidding!
Or just an asshole.
Yeah.
She's Sayaka.
Yes.
I hope
I
so.
don't know who that is.
Danganronpa character. She
I
says
don't know
she's
who
psychic,
that is.
and then says just kidding, constantly.
Anyway, I'm not going
All the
down
time.
without a fight.
And that's after she responds to your internal monologue.
Oh boy.
So it's never really confirmed whether or not she is actually psychic.
So
It's
I will release that
fantastic.
video if you don't cooperate.
Couldn't your
I'm gonna
eye
murder
just,
your entire family if you don't cooperate. Teehee, I'm an idol.
I wish my eye could hack into this phone, but apparently she's being a little bit of a slowpoke in that
Well,
respect.
at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big.
That's
Not
a
to sound
sentence.
cocky, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Not to sound cocky, but I have a pretty big I mean,
I started getting offers from agencies.
You know.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Japan, it's not a question.
this
Man.
isn't the Philippines, but yeah.
Huh?
Fuck.
Man, this is a police investigation.
My mom's
Yeah.
actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Okay.
Friend of Renju's?
Yeah,
Friend or...
so I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have
or
to be
is
careful.
Renju his dad, or her dad?
Even a place that looks legitimate
You
with an
don't
office and
know, do
everything can be sketchy.
No. And everything is
And my mom and I
sketchy here.
didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
He also gave me a check and told me to give it to my mom. I don't know what it was for, though.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
He also said, see you tonight, and then just appeared at my house at 8 p.m.
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is...
And Mom had
Special.
made dinner for him already for some
He
reason.
really is like
Yes.
a hero to me.
And now that I remember it, he was dressed as Santa Claus.
Oh my god.
Hero, huh?
Yeah, hero. They're both assholes.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Actually, I've yet to meet a single person who is actually just a regular nice person other than the old lady.
Date.
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Good old video game.
Advanced Brain Investigation
Everyone's
Squad.
shady except for the old lady.
Oh my god, that's such a terrible acronym.
I love their terrible acronyms.
Advanced Brain Investigations.
The public doesn't know about it.
Listen, okay, they wanted an excuse to say if you stare into the abyss stares back.
Wow,
Yeah.
cool!
And the whole eye thing.
Don't tell anyone.
Oh,
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
I mean,
Hmm.
that is technically relevant to the brain, so I'll allow it.
and also, aren't you threatening to blackmail us?
I'm
I
not
don't think the
happy
promise is
about
any
it, but
good.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't catch.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
We're the
Iris.
police officer, you won't tell.
Of course, she literally fucking swore to herself.
Yep.
Iris
Sure
Sagan.
Well, not Isis and Iris are different, but
I know,
still.
weird, right?
Yes, it is weird that you are named after an eye. There are two characters that are named after eyes now.
And there's a character that's literally an eye.
If I meet Pupil
Ratty
and
cake,
Sclera,
ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Is she your daughter?
Something wrong?
yes, and also another thought. Did she say ratty cake instead
She
of
did,
patty
yes.
cake?
Yes.
Rat cake.
I'm gonna assume that's like some sort of translation thing, or it's a dialect of English that I haven't heard, because people exist that say things in English that are just wrong.
No, the cake has rats in it. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's just gross.
Yeah,
That's it. That's the lore.
rats.
The cake's disgusting.
No.
The cake's
The
just got a
lore
rat
is
baked into it.
rats.
You know, like
No.
that old thing where a coin was baked into a cake. No, there's a rat this time.
Yes. Oh my god, that reminds me of we have a building in my neighborhood that is we are pretty sure cursed.
Excuse me.
Huh.
Yukaname
That sounds
Date.
about right.
Every single business that has worked out of that building has gone out of business within the year.
Oh damn.
Every single one.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's
And
cursed.
one of the most memorable ones was it was a bakery that sold cakes, and it also sold plants on the side because there's a little garden next to the thing, so they sold flowers.
Cute.
So I buy my grandma a cake and for her birthday, and she bites into it and she goes, "Nuts?"
Uh-oh.
We open up between the layers of the cake. There is a whole ass, like, 2 plant leaves in it.
What?
Just in between the
No.
layers of the cake.
Oh my god.
Needless to say, that went out of business fairly quickly. But
Yeah. Wow.
so Leafy Cake.
That's right.
I mean, extra fiber? Question mark?
I mean, yeah,
And girl?
especially for an old lady, that's kind of relevant, but still.
I mean, I don't think you have
She's
to
an
hide
important witness for
vegetables
this
to your
case.
grandma at this point.
Yeah,
That's so bad.
Yep.
it was.
We've got business
oh my
here.
God.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're a detective. I don't know why you brought a young woman here, but okay. Sure.
Just roll with it, I guess.
Man, I'm just a beat cop.
I'm
I
not
don't
paid
get
enough
paid
for
enough
this.
shit.
So I'm gonna assume she's surveying her handiwork. She's the killer.
Thinking emoji?
Thinking emoji. I mean,
When I
I'm
was
literally
younger,
taking
but not
stabs
since it
in
closed.
the ass. I mean, dark.
Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
That doesn't mean people
This
aren't
amusement
here.
park, Bloom Park,
Exactly.
is located at the heart of the
Such as a
Kawasaki
certain
district.
person that's next to me.
It was
Ma'am.
closed 8 years ago.
No, not her. I'm talking about Wait, did we bring the kid with? Ota?
No, Ota didn't come.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Or did he?
The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant.
Oh boy, so it's like a 3 Mile Island, or Chernobyl level.
An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area.
Oh,
Yep.
fun.
The government quickly issued evacuation orders.
Yes.
Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted.
For how long?
Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
Permanently,
People
alright.
But a
Say,
restricted area
Bloom
doesn't
has
mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it.
I want to say this happened 6 years ago as well, but I'm not sure. It might have happened 7 years ago.
It might make sense.
I think it was before Date would remember.
There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know, but if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we
Well, I
safe?
mean, they each have 3 eyes and, a couple extra hands, but, they seem alright.
Yeah.
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done.
Yeah, I mean, it's still better than, what was it? The Teflon plant?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that movie? Dark
No,
Waters?
I'm unfamiliar with that.
Oh my god, it is the weirdest movie on the planet.
I've heard about what it went down there.
Yeah, it's a documentary about Teflon. You know, the thing that they coat pans with?
Yeah.
Turns out there was a major lawsuit about how Teflon can cause cancer, or at least the production of it can.
That
And-
I did know.
Yeah, and there was a large town.
Chemical concentration
that
around here
had
isn't
their
high enough
water
to hurt
supply
you.
contaminated for years with this stuff. So, like, the whole thing is this lawyer trying to get a whole bunch of evidence while
Oh, fuck.
higher ups in the business are trying to beat him down. And that entire town still has rampant cancer in it. I think it's like an average of like 1 in 11 people in that town have cancer.
Oh my god. Is this in West Virginia?
I think
It's in
so.
the town of DuPont.
Okay, so I'm online right now and it's saying it was in Parkersburg, West Virginia.
Yeah.
You could run a
That's where my
marathon here and be
family is
okay.
from.
Oh, no.
Oh. That
Oh, dear.
exact town?
Yes, literally that exact town.
Well, at least
Like,
you're
my dad was
safe.
born there and raised there. We no longer live there, but yeah.
So that's
Well.
relevant.
That's
Make
extremely relevant.
maybe tell
I'm
him to tell
worried.
his doctor that.
Well, I mean,
he
the man is
hasn't.
pretty sure he's gonna die of cancer anyway. He smoked for years. He has asbestos exposure, so
Oh.
he's like, eh.
So he's one of those people that has been exposed to literally everything and probably won't get it.
Yeah, that's what, knock on wood, that's what I'm hoping for. He keeps making the terrible jokes, where it's just like, oh, well, when I'm dead in like 3 years, I'm like, Dad, I swear to God.
Yeah, my mom does the same thing.
I get so mad.
Yeah, I'm like, don't
But
talk
it's still
like
off
that.
limits, right?
Yes,
Ugh.
legally.
Oh my
That
God,
keeps the
when did
media
that
out at
happen?
least.
Now I'm just sitting here Googling it because I'm hoping it was like...
It might. I don't know the time frame.
I'm glad.
I'm
It's
guessing
quieter
the film
than it
came out in
usually is.
2018. Does that sound about right?
The film came out, yeah, fairly recently. Yeah, 2018
Yeah.
sounds right. It was before COVID. I know that because I watched it in theaters.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that then. Yeah, okay, when did this happen, supposedly? 1945. Oh. Between 1951 and 2003,
phone
they were
booth?
doing it? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay. So, forever.
No, it's the control
Yeah.
room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking.
So, so pretty sure everyone on that side of the family has had some exposure to it, even me.
Yeah.
Oh, joy.
A black
All
and
right.
white bear?
Well, not
I'm
that
not
it's
gonna be
incredibly
punished, am I?
relevant, but
Oh
tell
my
your
God.
doctor.
They
What are you
just
talking about?
Reference Danganronpa.
Yeah. Wonderful.
What just referenced Danganronpa? I missed it.
Oh,
You hovered
named
over a
it.
panda.
Oh, black
It's
and
a
white
black
bear.
and white bear. I'm not going to be punished, am I?
Oh my god.
Yes.
No, Kyoko doesn't get punished unless it's the bad ending.
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Oh wait, that wasn't Kyoko talking. Never mind.
No, it was Iris.
Well, I suppose that was
I
a
forgot.
interesting bit of...
I looked up Iris's name, but I don't think she was actually in DR.
I don't know either.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying
I
to
don't think
accomplish
she
here, but
was.
you're wasting your
I don't
time.
recognize her voice.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place.
Oh, she's isn't she one of the people in Genshin? Like literally everybody's in Genshin, but
Everybody is in Genshin, yes.
They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
she sees you.
She's right in front of your eyes.
He's in my skull, child. She won't leave.
Or is she in front of my eyes? No, she's technically not even in front of one eye because you can't see your other eye with your real eye. So.
Huh?
Is he just straight up gonna reveal,
I was trying to find some clues.
Okay, yeah, it's Jackie Lastra. That was her name again.
yeah.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like
see
some
what
kind
she
of
had right
ritual
now.
murder to me.
Yeah, no, basically
Maybe a
everyone's in
religious
Genshin, I
cult
swear.
sacrificing
Yeah,
her to
she's
the devil or
Shangling
something.
in Genshin.
Yeah, that would be
They
why.
conducted their ritual here.
Oh, also, I have to say, I find it interesting that every single Genshin ad I get on YouTube always has Zhongli in it.
I mean,
It's just, they constantly mention his name, and I'm just like, oh, darkness.
Keith does
Like
a great
shadowy,
job.
hooded figures
Yeah.
going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I
That's
do.
why I always call
Well, let's hear
the
it.
bald man in P5 not Zhongli.
Yes.
Oh, you mean Principal A?
The horses.
Yes.
Horse?
No, not Principal.
No, it's the bad guy.
Yes. Bald white
I
man.
don't know what his
damn
actual
brat
name is.
also.
Bald white man with power.
Sounds kind of like
Yes.
Horus, right?
What are you talking
Drunk
about?
asshole.
You
Yes.
don't know Horace?
Actually listed on his Wikipedia page.
That's amazing.
I don't think it's drunk asshole. I think it's drunk man, but same thing. Oh, and distinguished man.
Horace
Ah,
is the
yes.
Egyptian god of the sky and
Distinguished
sun.
man, Yes.
Okay, so is this whole game gonna revolve around Egyptian mythology? Because that would be dope as fuck. Or is it just her
Maybe.
obsession?
The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon.
Okay, so I.
It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
Also,
Oh,
you might not remember,
Illuminati.
but Pewter said that the system that Iba runs on is called the Wadjet system.
Okay, that makes sense.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Yes.
That's the Illuminati.
Oh, I see.
Do you?
The Illuminudity.
Ah, I see.
Illuminati,
The
naughty.
all-seeing eye. I see.
Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
So they
I remember
removed
Ota
her
describing the
left
scene.
eye as part of.
He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
She's a character in Demon Slayer, apparently.
Oh.
Kyo Teruchi? Teruchi?
Is it Butterfly Girl or no?
I don't know. Let me look.
I don't know. I don't recognize the name.
Horace? Providence? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the
No, I
victim's
don't
left
think
eye
so.
socket?
Yeah.
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah.
Some girl with like beady
Why?
eyes, really far apart.
Okay.
That's literally all I know.
Yeah, that's not
Seeing
gonna help me.
images.
But
Yeah, I don't really recognize any other characters than Shang Ling, personally.
yeah. Okay, that's gonna frustrate me here. So she took the ice pick out of the eye socket before she went into the column.
Yep.
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
Thank you.
If
I
Ota's telling
kind
the
of already
truth.
gathered that.
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Why did she pull it? Oh.
Takazuki?
Oh, okay. No, I think I know where this is going. She pulled it out to use as a defense, and that's why she locked herself in the column, because somebody else was there and she was scared of them. Got it.
Probably.
Zoom at the horse. It's a horse.
The horse.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the
Inspector
crime?
Horse.
What is your intention?
She is writing backwards, which is a symbol of shame.
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
What?
It's a symbol of shame in knight culture. I don't know if it's relevant, but in the Middle Ages, anybody who was on their way to an execution would be riding backwards on the horse.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't actually think that's relevant in the game itself, but that's fascinating.
I know way too much medieval lore for my own good, because I'm currently reading a series called Spellmonger, which is like hardcore feudal, like everything is politics, but also
boy.
magic
That
series.
sounds like a book that would
Okay,
put me
that's
right the
really
fuck
cool.
to sleep.
Yeah, it would put most people to sleep. It's like Game of Thrones, but with no, it's just like Game of Thrones, but with instead of White Walkers, it's goblins,
Oh,
and everybody
my-
has actual magic.
yeah, yeah.
One of my
Naturally,
favorite things
there should be
is
plenty of
making
blood.
Politics, like, interesting.
Oh, they make it really interesting. The current book I'm on, literally 90% of what it is the middle of the kingdom, one petulant lord is like trying to oust a bunch of the mages because he feels inferior to them. So he fucks up in the way he declares war. So the king, and he's the prince. So the king has to like tell his own son, "Yo, you fucked up. You're gonna lose a few baronies because of this. That's your problem."
I love it.
It's so freaking good. Although I do have to say, I hate recommending it because the first book literally ends with a magic spell fueled by a 4-hour sex session.
Based.
Yeah,
Interesting.
pretty based, but
I'm surprised that didn't summon Day here.
yeah, I know, right?
She's still at work, I think.
But yeah, that's the only reason like I always hesitate, and also the fact that it's a 14-book series slated to be a 30-book series, according to the author.
Okay.
But
That is a lot.
yeah, but also at the same time, the author is really good at the
Agreed.
whole. At the end of every single book, you go, "Holy shit, that just happened," or something to that effect.
There isn't a single drop on the
Sorry, that's
horse.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, it starts off as hardcore fantasy, and it is slowly sliding into sci-fi, of all things.
Ooh.
So,
Different.
yes, very. It explains magic by literally places with magic are shielded from the galactic core because they aren't because magic is only possible without Hawking radiation from black holes.
It was
Of
like this
all
when we found it.
things. It's
Correct.
so freaking cool.
There are no signs of blood
That
being
is
wiped
cool.
or washed off either.
I mean, I honestly need something new to read since
Yeah, it's like one of the reasons why like Log Horizon is probably one of my favorite
I finished
like
Discworld.
isekai
There's no more coming
anime
out ever.
is just
Or
because
like
of
that.
politics.
Oh yeah, politics are great. I mean, I could make book recommendations
That's
all
me.
night. That's kind of like 90% of what I do. Is
You
go through
read.
audiobooks.
Uh,
I think
Yeah, like-
audio.
sorry.
I need to get into both like audio.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Yeah.
Where is
After
this anger
getting
coming
my
from?
literature degree, I got so burned out from reading because I had to read like 5 books a week.
Oh jeez, yeah,
It was
That's-
so bad.
Wow.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I used to be like that just for fun. It was. I
Mr.
had the
Date, that
first,
horse.
The Game of Thrones books. I just got.
That
them
was
for
stored in the
birthday
warehouse
present.
nearby.
I finished one a night, one book each night.
Some
Yeah.
kids must have broken in
Jeez.
and put it up as a joke.
Yeah,
I
no,
like reading.
yeah, that would be pure pain, and that would put me off of reading for quite a while.
Yeah, it's almost been like 6 years. So
Yeah, I got into audiobooks because I have a 40-minute drive to work.
that makes sense.
So it's like just enough time to like get a decent chunk of the plot done, and then off to work, and then on my way home another chunk of the plot done. I normally finish a book in like a week or two on average.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna start going back into like dramatic readings. Hi, Rose.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Rose.
Hello, friend.
I'm having a party over here.
It is
Yeah.
me that is streaming this time.
I see.
Yes.
I also see that it is AI.
Looking too great.
Yes.
See.
We searched all over
Because
here, but we
I
didn't find
heard
nothing.
that she's streaming the sequel, and I need to play the first one first.
Same.
Yep.
But instead, I'm over here doing Genshin things because I have no chill.
I mean,
Yep.
Genshin is Genshin.
No waifus.
I mean, it is the way of obsession.
I'm actually technically slaying enemies with a husbando at the moment.
Yes.
I like the fact that I can examine the sky.
The sky.
I love this game so much.
I mean, there was the whole. There's a pair of huge breasts sitting behind the desk.
That was literally the first thing I saw of this game.
Hey, if you sense any
Yeah.
trouble, you can hop in there and
The clip
change.
or-
How old are you?
No,
making
that's
that
just when I
reference?
hopped into your stream.
Oh, that's so funny.
So she just made a Superman
I
reference.
suspect
but
that she did
She
not
sure
give you her
did.
real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
disappointed it wasn't a Doctor Who reference.
Yeah, I saw that you were streaming, and I'm like, I don't know what this Somnium files is, but it's Lynn, so I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And then literally just
I
a
know
huge
what
pair
you're
of breasts is
doing,
sitting
Mr.
behind the
Darcy.
counter. I'm like, yeah, this is a game you would play.
You wanted
Yeah.
to see me dance on that pole, huh?
No,
Iris,
Iris, I
what?
didn't.
What the hell are you talking about?
Thank you, Date. I appreciate the fact that you aren't.
That he's not
come
thirsting
on.
over the
Just a
barely
little
legal
longer.
girl.
Yes, because the real girl is already in his body.
Girl, yes.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
And I'm only doing this because you blackmailed me, damn it.
Wait, Date, how are you in trouble? The cops literally just said, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
He's still
Okay,
technically not
I
supposed to
guess.
bring a civilian to a crime scene anyway.
True.
They just let him do it because he's a detective, so they're like, yeah, he must know best.
Hey, you alright?
And
Are
now
you
she's
okay?
dead. She just contaminated the crime scene. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Morning sickness.
What?
You're fucking
What?
pregnant?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Good.
Get on.
I would hope
I'll give you a
not.
ride home.
Yeah, score.
No, don't say
Just
that.
wondering, but how much do you weigh?
What
Damn,
the
bitch,
fuck,
you're fat.
Date?
Rude to
You
ask
don't...
a lady that.
Yes, thank you.
105 pounds.
I
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
I'm a wizard. I know many things.
I think
None
she's
of
like
them are useful.
5'7" too,
Your
so
back
she's
is
skinny
so
as hell.
warm, Mr.
Yeah.
Date.
But, anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also me though.
I mean, I'm 6 foot and 200, and I do not look it. So everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
I'm not that anymore, but back in high school, there was a point where I am 5'9",
Yeah.
and at one point I was 100 pounds.
Oh boy, my god, dude.
And then I took weightlifting and gained 50.
Good.
Base.
That's good shit. My god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fat percentage, I can't remember what it was, but it was horribly low.
Yeah, you were severely underweight.
Yeah. That's underweight.
hmm
But like 90% of my body weight is in my thighs, I swear to god. I mean, I walk around literally all day,
horrible.
Oh yeah.
pushing people
yeah.
around. So,
Under thighs?
Shame.
Thunder
Looks
thighs
like you're
indeed.
feeling better
yes, very thunder thighs.
Maybe I'm just acting.
I am
Yeah,
just-
you probably are, because you have consistently stated that you are a liar, and I do not trust you. As far as I can kick you. Can I
Kokichi?
kick you?
Kokichi.
Yes, Kokichi. Except for Kokichi, I trust him to always be lying, so
But I
at
don't think
least
so.
works.
That is true.
What
At
if
least
I
he's
threw up right
consistent.
here?
Yes,
I would put it right back where it came from.
that's a raw
Damn.
line.
Ew. That makes me actually want to throw up.
I mean,
Um,
Dachi's
you-
a savage, okay?
Yeah, he is.
Wait, does that mean you want him to put it back in?
Yeah, I
She's
don't
very
know what these idols
conflicted.
are into.
Yes.
Wait, seriously?
No. But I am kind of warm.
She
The
has a,
current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%.
she doesn't
Thank
have
you,
a
Ibo.
fever. That would be the opposite of a fever. Well, it would.
Thank you, Google Eye.
It is unlikely that
Google
heat will be
Eye?
a factor.
Yes,
Indeed.
Google Eye.
Date.
Wouldn't it be the equivalent of Google Glass, but an implant?
Yes.
They say when you
Yes.
stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
What?
Fucking
No.
what?
Iris, please.
I'm gonna assume she means like cupping your hand against the wind feels like that. But
Hey,
I think it's
watch
supposed
it.
to give you the
You'll get
same
your arm
thrill
ripped
as
off.
if you were holding D cups.
I too
think
wish to
that's
fuck the
joke.
wind.
yeah, I wish. You know what? There is somebody out there that has tried.
Animophile?
Relax, I'm invincible.
Oh, so
I'm
she's
sorry.
a generic teenager.
Oh, yeah.
My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Shut the fuck.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
Yeah.
Iris is very teehee random.
She is very Ibuki, but with less honesty.
It feels strange.
XD random.
Yeah.
Your hand?
Exactly. It's very XD random.
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
I
I'm
mean,
your father, child.
or at least I was your babysitter, or I was friends with your father, or I was your
I fucked
father's
your mom.
brother, I was your father's lover. There's so
That
many
is-
options.
Well,
This
That's
weird
nice.
ass flashback.
Yeah.
but if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now,
Why are you smiling when you say
Okay,
that?
okay. The wind feels nice.
I use it to do my hair. I've got like just short spikes on the top, so I'll literally just stick my head out the window for a bit and it automatically spikes it up perfectly.
Oh, nice.
mean-
Well, I'm jealous.
Now my hair is way too long for that to happen. Like, if I stick my head out, my hair is an absolute mess.
Yeah.
Yes.
I only recently got it this short because I was waiting as if that was a loading screen. That was not
You
a
should
loading
come
screen.
in.
I had to click. But I recently cut
No,
it
that's
this
all right.
short just
I'm gonna head
because
home.
the wind. I love having my windows down, and the wind would whip it directly into my eye sockets,
Ah, yes.
which is the worst.
Boo! Going home
You know,
already?
there is such a thing as a scrunchie, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I use one when
I
I'm
need
doing
to
work.
cut my hair because I literally just put it up in a ponytail all the time now, and that's not good for my hair.
No,
No.
it's not necessarily healthy for that.
Oh.
It's
I
just
mean,
too.
It's better than people who just leave it down on the ground. Hey, this is the girl we saw. Oh, this is the room.
Yep.
This is the room we were in, and this is the girl we saw sitting on the couch for a second. So who was the guy?
Oh, who is this, Iris?
He's our long lost brother. Remember from the telenovela?
Oh, she's the one dead too.
Yep.
Huh. So he does remember his dream. Wait a minute.
He probably remembers it because Iba remembers
Come
it.
on, I'll make some
It was
tea.
recorded.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, she is directly plugged into his fucking brain, so.
Yep.
You,
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date's.
I'm a milk
Iris?
inspector. What?
Oh, right.
Thank you for respecting my privacy by almost blurting out my entire secrets.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Blackmail. I just want to see a dead body. Lol.
All right, Monokuma.
Yeah. A body has been
What?
discovered. I should have made that joke when I first started. Because, like, the intro cutscene, I should have said that. I know that every single question needs to be asked in order to advance the plot, but I don't want to ask that.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
All right.
I know everything on the internet.
That concerns me.
Very sorry.
Because
Poor Aiba.
there's a lot of shit on the internet that should not exist.
Indeed.
Aiba deserves better.
Yeah. Aiba
Yes, I do.
deserves less Sonic anything.
Wait, hold on. They anticipated that, and they just made her browser have safe search on the entire time.
Okay, thank God.
Actually,
But
that
I
would
only
be
met her
perfect
twice.
because that would keep Date from using her to browse for porn.
That would be several layers of fucked up.
But I also don't think this is outside of the scope of what Date would do.
It's just, it's one of those things where it's like, not only are you using a person to do that, but you are using a person that is hooked into your brain while you're doing that.
Yup.
Once at Renju's
Yeah.
wedding,
That's
and then
rather
again just a few
unpleasant.
months ago.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
No reason
You
she's
could always
dead.
sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
Oh my fucking God. You know what? I'm glad that the translators put in a bunch of English bad puns to supplement all the Japanese bad puns that they have to fully explain.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris.
That's the winter
Iris
the
ungicularis.
thing that I smelled the iris.
They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope.
Well, this one summons death.
When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something.
Are you
I saw the
saying
flowers
that?
open. I just knew I was gonna blackmail somebody to see a dead body.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? And everybody's silent about that.
They're like, yeah, it seems legit.
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Okay.
The teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Okay, I didn't mean to actually click on the sofa.
So far, it is a sofa.
Sumo wrestler directory?
Oh, I had an order today that was supposed to have the girl's name of Sophia on the picture, but it said sofa.
Eh.
That's so tragic.
Oh my God.
So I sent that back to customer service so they can fix it. But
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny. I was looking at it and I'm like, something tells me this isn't supposed to be here.
Yeah, I had a person the other day. I looked at their name and I had to call it out. And I was just like, this can't be right. Because their name was Supreme.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
God.
Was that their first or last name?
First name as a 2-year-old.
Oh, it's a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
I have met a grown man whose last name was Supreme.
Okay, yeah. I've met a grown man whose last
Yeah.
name was Stinky.
You want to know what this guy's, also Stinky is not much better. You want to know what this guy's first name was though?
What?
Master.
Master Supreme?
Yep.
My God.
Oh boy.
Who okayed that?
Yeah, really.
Maybe somebody did.
Okay. I apologize if I inspect literally everything in the room.
I mean, that's a very valid way to play visual novels.
Yes. And it always bothers me, like, I know what that back room looks like. Oh, I can't do the light switch? That's disappointing.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
What are you laughing about?
Yes. That doesn't help. Okay.
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh,
No,
right.
I refuse.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
That was one of the most robotic conversations I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
Are you left-handed?
Is it?
Oh my
Oh.
god.
What?
What? Why
Nothing,
is,
you just sounded... What's up?
why is being left-handed relevant?
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I think if you had
It locked
looked
up on me.
at her, it would have
I
said like
see.
she doesn't move her left arm for some reason. Or
Oh.
sorry, her right arm for some reason.
I can look.
Like at some point
Do
it would
you-
say it. Sometimes it does that.
Sorry for the strange question. It just feels...
No.
Of course.
No, this is... Nope.
I could have sworn that it did that. Maybe it's a different thing. But yeah, there's
Since I was born,
a point where you can like X-ray her, and they're like, "Huh, that's weird. Her arm doesn't function." And then you ask.
and
her
Mom
about
was
it.
living here before
Oh.
that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Also,
Why
I've
were you
spent
considering moving?
5 hours playing Persona 5.
Well,
already.
because...
Yeah.
Are you doing Mentos grind?
I am.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looking cool, Joker.
Any good items from the fusion alarms?
there was...
I haven't
Well.
done the one that I got.
I don't know.
You should do that because it resets every few fights. So like you should go up, do a fusion alarm, go grind again, and then I believe it only triggers off of fights that you actually go into. You can't do the Ryuji thing.
Oh, okay.
Running through it, but another fusion alarm will happen, and it'll happen like 6 times per grind session.
Okay, well the fusion alarm's still here, so I don't know what to make.
Just look through the Persona compendium, and there should be a button to switch to items, or to switch to what items the Personas will make.
Right.
Some of them are extra good during the fusion alarm, but most of them are, well, all of them are upgraded during the fusion alarm, but most of the weapons, guns, and armor is extra good,
Mm-hmm.
especially from the DLC Personas.
Itemization results. Here we go.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what it is.
37.
And Miss Iris here is
I
18?
don't know what all
Yep.
of these do though.
I can do math, I swear. Yeah, she was 20. She was.
You were very
19.
young when you had her.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just-
What about your husband?
Growth 3 card. Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
The
Oh
Great
yeah.
Leap
It
Stick.
upgrades all the skill cards too.
Oh, damn it.
I don't
Pumpkin
have one.
Buster.
Yeah.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
I I don't know which ones are good.
Literally, just go by highest level first of Persona, and go from there.
Highest level.
It's all right, Iris.
That you have
I have all the
access to.
DLC ones.
I've never been married.
A single mother.
That I haven't bought yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave those alone since I haven't bought them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Freydine? I'm assuming that's like a really strong, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Oh, and the treasures all become accessories.
Oh, I have one in my inventory right now.
Yeah, Regent accessory is pretty good. And the upgraded version is like Regent R or something.
Yeah, that I could get that right now. 'Cause I
Yeah.
have a Regent in my inventory.
That's pretty good.
I feel as tough
Okay,
as a
I'll go
lion.
ahead and get that
Rawr!
Yeah. I don't necessarily remember all the other ones. It's been a while since I played that game without having literally
How am I supposed to
Just-
react to that?
Izanagi no Okami hitting one button and ending every fight.
That's fair.
Don't think about it. You'll
You guys have convinced me I am joining the Mementos grind,
Yes.
which isn't as necessary for me, but
It's still something.
Well, I think it's time.
Yes, the Mementos grind is also very fun, especially with Ryuji.
oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured out that
Mr.
as
Date,
long as
we'll see
I'm
each other again, right?
dashing with Mona, I'll one hit kill every single enemy.
Yeah.
But if I'm just driving normally, then I fight them normally.
Yeah, because that's the mechanic of it.
Okay.
You sure you
See,
want
I didn't
that?
read that. I just figured that out.
Oh yeah. When I
I
said
actually-
run into them, I meant run, not just stroll. You know.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So
Oh.
Caroline just told me that the electric cherry's finicky.
Okay, so what that means is, the first itemization is always guaranteed, right?
Okay.
After that, if you want to keep doing it while the fusion alarm is active, you can, but there's a high chance, well, like a 50-50 chance of it going wrong, giving you a random item or card or whatever, or an accidental persona, if you were to fuse personas, and then immediately kick you out. So like,
Is it worth still doing it then?
yeah, if you have the money, it's not that big of a deal. Just do a persona that you're not like 100% relying on or anything like that.
Spiral atom ring. What is this?
But yeah. Oh, all the spiral rings are ones that do Ma effects, so hit everything
Okay.
of the said thing. So like spiral nuke will be something like Ma Frey.
Mothra.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a
you got
cop after
Spiral
all.
Frost, Spiral atom.
If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Ooh,
Yeah.
luck plus 13.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
But
That's
because you're
pretty
Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be seeing you.
It's not a bad outfit, actually.
Oh, hey
Oh.
Wallace.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Ah,
could you give me your number?
Excuse
please?
me.
I can disconfirm something you
At
said.
home.
Yeah.
Skipping battles can cause a
Alright.
fusion alarm
Take
still.
care, Date.
I am genuinely surprised. I did not know
I
that.
am too. But it just happened, so I can confirm.
There you go.
Neat.
Alright, so I guess you don't ever have to hardcore get into a fight. Unless you accidentally run into the Reaper, then sayonara.
Yeah. Oh, I'm actually not sure because I know it's the case with the optional super bosses.
Good idea.
But on safe mode, do you still lose if you die to the Reaper?
I
Or can
don't know. I've never
or can you?
done it on safe mode.
I gotcha.
I'd have to Google it.
I got an accidental item. It won't let me skip it.
It won't let you skip it because it's funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that about the super bosses with safe mode, but like if Joker passes out on safe mode, they're all like, "You're weak, get out of here," and you lose.
Oh yeah.
But
That was funny. They're not okay.
Yeah. Oh, and as a
I got
reference,
Megiddo though.
yeah, Megiddo is great.
Is this Golden Sun? Hello?
What, Megiddo is a spell in Golden Sun?
So, funny story. So, AI2 comes out like 3 days before the Golden Sun, the Lost Age anniversary
Dashboard.
date.
Yeah.
Dashboard.
So I'm probably gonna be playing AI and then taking a break to play Golden Sun, and then going back or something. But Megiddo is actually the strongest weapon unleash ability in Golden Sun: The Lost Age.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because all the Meggies are just almighty damage in Persona. Which, if you don't know what almighty damage is because you haven't played a Persona game before, that's damage that is typeless, quote unquote.
like not even physical.
Yeah, not
Okay.
even physical. So it cannot be. Oh, well, it can be resisted, but it's not a listed resistance, which is really weird.
Yeah.
Neat.
But it's one of the
that was
most
a-
useful types.
That was a pretty decent pull then for the random, for the accident alarm.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna.
So
hold
fun
on to
fact,
that.
if you'll let me nerd about something specific, Wallace.
Yes.
Are you familiar with Toho Project at all?
Vaguely.
I'm a huge nerd of it.
Yes.
But there's a fan game that like it takes place in Toho, but it's like the gameplay is Pokemon,
Okay.
and they even like came up with their own like type chart, which is like obviously you got your standard like your basics like fire, water, grass, but it's not identical to
When we
Pokemon
arrived
in
on
its
the
type
scene,
list.
there was no
And they
doubt
added
on the
one
course
with
the body was
0
bound to
weaknesses
have.
or strengths, and I find that interesting.
I really like that. I mean,
Yeah, it's the
in
illusion type.
yeah, in Pokemon it kinda did that with normal type, but then they just fucked it up by
Yeah,
giving it immunity to ghost and
weakness to fighting.
weakness to fighting, yeah. Which kinda makes sense, but a lot of the other Pokemon typings are just eh. I specifically don't like the difference between rock and ground. It always
Oh, yeah.
confuses me.
They did change that to just Earth in the Toho fan game,
That makes much more sense.
but they also combined
Which
water
means
and
the
ice, and I don't
merry-go-round
like
wasn't
that.
the murder scene.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
But to be fair, there's like
My favorite type.
out of like this 170 Toho characters, only 2 of them actually use ice, so I guess it makes sense.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, ice is my favorite type because I like cold ass bitches, but
I mean, say no. I've always liked ice because I've always liked snow. I've always liked how pretty it was, and
Yeah.
I tend to favor the cold.
I also
That's same.
like ice specifically in Pokemon because it is literally a glass cannon, which makes so much sense.
Shoko was
Mhm.
killed somewhere else,
It's a
and then
typing that
brought
just
there to be
has
displayed.
a lot of strengths, but also a lot of weaknesses. So
Yeah, it has the highest amount of weaknesses. And like I think out of any type, It has the most weaknesses.
Yeah,
It's
and
the
it
most
has
fragile type.
strengths against a lot of relevant types,
Yep.
especially relevant defensive types.
Yep.
That means Mizuki couldn't have
I
done
like
it.
it.
She's 12.
That's why I know
She
some
can't move a
people
body or
don't
drive a
like
car.
a Nuzlocke. But I'll cry if I do a
Yeah.
Nuzlocke. So
Yeah.
instead, I will do my ice type monolocks or just mono runs, monotype runs.
That reminds me. There's a YouTuber that I watched for a while who does type specific hardcore Nuzlocks.
Yes.
Oh boy.
There's a
Yeah.
couple of them.
Yeah, so like I'm pretty sure there's I think it's Sword and Shield, hardcore Nuzlocke ice only, where they literally pick up Grookey, or not Grookey, Inteleon, and then leave them almost immediately,
Yep.
Were you considering her a suspect?
like as soon as physically
That's
possible.
part of the job, if there's even the slightest possibility.
My first completed.
Then this is good news. It means the
iced
likelihood of
mono run.
Mizuki
Oh,
being the
another
killer is
alarm.
almost zero.
So, you can get another alarm just by doing Ryuji insta kills.
Yes, okay. Yeah, and those will show up pretty much constantly. The number of times you get per like session, it starts getting less and less frequent. So you'll have to like grind more to get the next one.
Yeah, I
what I
gotcha.
mean? But I mean, it's free stats pretty much on
Yeah.
one fusion and a possible accidental into something really good. Or
just
you
got
can be
to
like
say,
me
just
and get
show
an
up.
accidental into a fucking pumpkin.
Oof.
I knew that from the
Yeah.
start.
Let's go.
She would never put her hands on her own
I
mother.
wish I knew which weapons to make though.
She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder. Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
That's fucking great.
I
I
will
love Dante.
terminate you.
Is actually
I will terminate you.
myself.
I'll be
And I
right
was
back, guys.
reacting to it.
Yes.
It never
Hi,
gets old.
my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Want to go on a date?
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
So she is drugging him.
Or she's making a joke about
Don't
it.
push yourself, Date.
Yeah, either one.
No, I'm
Well,
fine,
she mentioned
Date.
before how much drugs he gets and how he should have more.
You do not
So-
appear to be fine.
Well, it could be possible that she's giving him anti-rejection drugs since it's a prosthetic eye.
That would also make sense. But I don't think anti-rejection drugs affect behavior that much, do they?
Probably
Perhaps
not.
she was playing
Yeah.
hide and seek.
Oh, can I just infinitely buy like blank cards from Jose?
I believe blank cards are free, but the other blanks aren't infinite.
Hide and
Yeah,
seek?
I bought out all of those.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either infinite or it's 20.
Okay, well he's letting me buy a lot.
It was
of them.
not as serious. I was merely
Yeah.
joking,
I just bought
as you
like
call
8
it.
in a row.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I used to do that too, where I would clear Jose out every single time I'd go into
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the
Into
events of the
mementos.
crime?
At once.
So I remember today that I had.
I
to
wonder
go
who
get
sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
yeah.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But I remembered that I have to work on Saturday, unfortunately.
Oof.
But I should still be good to stream on Friday for a couple hours,
All right,
at least to get story because I want story badly.
because story. Yes, and story will happen very soon, and I will be excited for it because favorite palace.
I want story so bad.
Yes.
but Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the
And
sender.
also story with Makoto more solidly in the group, which is great.
Yes, I need that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Wow, so you're not a god eye? You're not all-seeing? Disappointing.
Disappointed.
So she
The
was
estimated
obviously
time of
removed.
death is
Lowest
yesterday,
level 32.
Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple
Yeah.
stab wounds to the torso.
I'm pretty sure I'm still over level as hell. But
You're at 32 is okay for the next palace. If I remember right, the first mini boss is like level 35 or something like that.
okay. I was thinking of going to around
The weapon used to
35,
commit the murder
38 or
is almost
something.
certainly the ice
I-
pick
I
Mizuki was
actually-
holding when we discovered her.
An actual good gauge of how over leveled you are is what kind of personas exist at your level.
Oh, okay, fair.
Like, what kind of personas are the highest level that you know of? And if they start changing in theme, that tends to mean that you're leveled to the next palace. Because they do have themes per palace. Like, who is its, Kamoshida's, every single, persona had to do with lust, or something to that effect. Or trickery.
Oh, that's fair.
Because, you
That
know,
makes sense.
you had the angel, and you had the fucking succubus and the incubus, and all that kind of stuff.
There were
All
no
of the
fingerprints,
next-
hair, or other clues left
All of
behind by the
next
culprit.
ones seem to be hovering around, like Egyptian themed.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. That would be the next theme. Yes. So, what
Okay, I'm very hyped then.
if you get very high up into there and start seeing a new thing? That's when you're way too overleveled. But
Well, the highest I can see right now is a unicorn, so.
well, that's also a unicorn. Those are kind of weird. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, there's Toilet Demon too randomly thrown in here.
Yes, Toilet Demon did exist.
The corpse was found tied up. This makes it clear that the killer had rather. It appears as though it was
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Alright,
Yeah.
look me.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has
Yes.
yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still.
Now the
So why did
question.
Mizuki have the ice pick?
Okay, and I have a secondary question of okay, so they removed her eye and then left the pick in there afterwards. The pick obviously wasn't stabbed through the eye because the eye isn't still attached to the pick.
Could she have taken the eye?
Huh.
Well, I can't remember. I think.
She
I
could
can't remember,
have the
but I
eye
think it
as a
was-
snack.
She was only. Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but I think she was only bleeding from
Yes,
the eye.
as a
I
matter
think
of
they said there were
fact.
no other
I
external
checked the
wounds-
surveillance cameras
external
around Bloom
wounds.
Park again.
No, she has stab wounds in her chest, but they the blood doesn't reach the horse. So she
Okay.
was stabbed somewhere else in the chest multiple times, and her eye was removed.
Okay, so the pick could have been in her chest then.
Yes, it could be a pick. They didn't actually specify like what kind of puncture wounds. I'm gonna assume it's the pick, but it could have been something else as well, because they're not as specific as like fucking 5 millimeters in diameter.
And I noticed
fair.
something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars.
neighborhood?
Yesterday, in the parking lot
gonna
and the
call?
streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Huh.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the...
I have
I got an
no
excellent
idea.
There are so many questions. So little answers.
I wonder if we should go back.
No, I should go back into my brain. Oh, hey, boss.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
So have you been sitting on this desk the entire time, or...
Mizuki.
Well, she at least went out long enough to get Mizuki out of the hospital.
Has she said anything?
Yeah.
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
Okay, that's fine.
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses.
I'm fucking sorry?
So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
Of poking?
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Why does everybody resort to blackmail in this game?
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
You want me to
Sync
go into
with
my
a
12-year-old
PS
roommate's
because
brain?
it's important. The PSI, it's important.
It's very important.
Rose, you got that reference.
Oh, he might have gone AFK.
Oh well. Hey, Pewter. This is the first time I get to talk to you.
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
I'll look it up in a minute.
Hey, Pewter. About Iba. Could you do something about her
I'm baked.
personality?
You missed my reference.
Oh no.
They're talking about what is it, syncing?
Yes.
And I was like, yes, the PSI is relevant.
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike.
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Is there a way to reprogram her personality so that she doesn't do that immediately?
So you were listening, huh? She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that.
That always makes me worry when somebody says that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You have nothing to worry about.
That makes me worry. I
I'm
can't
very
tell if
worried.
that's anxiety or if that's just me being me.
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, her aphonia is psychogenic.
I forgot the fact that aphonia is a word.
Yep.
Physically, she's fine. Her injury, which is understandable, you may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to...
Oh,
You're the only one
I
who
remember
can.
mentioning this in when I played the game, but the character designer is the same guy that did Fire Emblem.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that. I
Yeah,
can
I can too.
especially see it in Mizuki.
Yep.
This game also just makes me think of the Digimon World stuff,
Oh yeah.
like the art style.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I gotta play those. Where did I go this room?
Has the same composer as the Danganronpa music.
Yes.
Alright, Peter, go off. Go off.
He's very eclectic taste.
Date, look, it's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
Oh my god.
the hell are you talking about?
This whole thing is just references, and it's so fucking great.
It's fantastic. I'm so glad you're enjoying this.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Thanks, Iva. You have consumed too much internet.
Now, where on earth did you learn that?
Where do you think? From Randy Savage, the Savage himself.
Yes. Macho Man.
Or, who's the guy with the
Searching.
cream of the crop?
Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
Oh, shit.
I fucking love that video so much.
That's
It's so
rock.
funny, but I forgot who it is.
Hey, Wallace.
Yes?
If you had to pick one, would you confuse or brainwash enemies?
I would probably brainwash them. No, it depends. I would confuse them if it's a single one. I would brainwash them if there are multiple.
Well, the brainwash skill is only a single target.
No, I mean, like, brainwash is better when there are multiple enemies on the field, but confuse is better when there's a single target. Honestly, forget is the best.
Right.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
I don't know.
The question is he dead, or is he avoiding things?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions.
I mean,
Mizuki lives with some random guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume dead be dead from the beginning.
The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
I guess I agree. Huh.
Ooh, a weapon. I'ma make it. It's for Yusuke.
Yusuke is very
We are
good.
ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
If anything, I'm just like, why did they have to give him like Matt
Agent
Mercer's
Date,
voice?
Mizuki is reacting.
I know, right?
It's too hot for a teenager. How dare they?
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Hot for teacher. Well, not teacher. Student?
Dr. Legs.
Yes, Dr. Legs.
You're hot for both doctors.
Correct.
Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
You did good, kid.
Oh God, Date. You sweet summer child. He definitely is not a father figure if he has to ask that question.
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
If I was her right now, I'd be like, oh God, no, why?
So I got Divine Grace as a card.
Divine
I'm gonna be
Grace
inside
is
your
great.
head.
Hell yeah.
Unless it's different than the one I'm thinking of.
How do I check?
You can't, which is the worst. You literally have to Google it.
Okay.
Because fucking Persona.
I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
And try to use it.
Yeah, unless you have a Persona that already has it, but I'm 90% sure Divine Grace is the one that allows you to it ups your evasion for everything except for physical, I believe. Like all magic.
I use cards on Personas actually.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's no pain, when this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I belong to a special investigation unit, Advanced Brain Investigation Squad.
I'm a huge ass liar.
It's such a shit acronym.
I love it. It's so terrible. I love it.
And this is coming from a hospital that has 7 ICUs, so every single ICU just sounds exactly the same if you say it. It's MICU, SICU, PICU, TNICU,
Oh gosh.
and SICU.
We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and people that lie, people that don't say
I
anything.
just like to imagine that she is just not like, it's not the aphonia, she's just ignoring him.
People that have head injuries or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them. So, we have to get inside the truth. Our job is to find. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers.
You sound like a fucking dance group.
Sinkers
Hell
enter
yeah.
the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin
Oh,
for
I can
dream.
see them. Ooh.
It's
I have
Latin.
learned.
What, is this just Inception?
Okay.
There
Yeah,
are 6 sinkers at Abyss.
this is Inception, but without the dream layers, and instead it's the subconscious layers, which is exactly the same.
I'm one of them.
With a fine
Almost.
layer of anime bastard on top.
Actually, the best analogy for this is straight up the anime, what's it called? It Invaded.
Hey,
Which is
Mizuki.
a
Very,
great
When this is all
cop
over-
show, by the way.
What should I say?
I found it again. It's still on Hulu.
Oh, good.
All right, what are we gonna eat?
I'm a sucker for sushi.
I know you only
Hell
like the
yeah.
natto, egg, and cucumber rolls, but we can go get some sushi. I'll eat the good ones.
That's not how you...
Are you teasing her?
No, seriously, she loves the ginger.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
What?
No, seriously.
EEG is stable.
Date, get into
The
position.
egg is stable.
I was about to say, it just seems like egg.
Yeah.
Let's begin.
Egg.
Egg.
Oh, and Special Agent,
I
forgot
have
to mention
I
one
have
thing.
to think. I have to wonder. Like, I'm
I
assuming
added a
because
new
he's
feature to the
like
sync
making fun
system.
of the things that she likes for sushi because she doesn't like the quote unquote good ones.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they mean like tamago,
Yeah.
which is the rolled omelet.
Yeah.
But I like to think it's actually like masago.
Yeah.
The egg is
Cake.
stabilizing, and I
New
have
feature.
giant holes cut into my shirt for fashion.
Oh,
Yes.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's
I mean,
For fashion, TM.
the dude literally looks like he's dressed like a gym leader from
Yep.
Pokemon. You know?
He is
Sure,
living his
got
best
it.
life.
You know, if I were any small amount of eccentric, more than I am now, I would dress like that kind
Date.
of shit.
You ready?
But yeah.
Okay, ready
I still
anytime.
wear Boss's outfit.
remember, Date. You have only 6 minutes in the Somnium
Her
world.
sweater is
Oh,
amazing.
Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that.
I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Is there an actual timer in the game?
We're counting
There is
on
an
you.
actual timer, but there are a couple ways you can
Well then,
give yourself
let's
infinite
begin.
time or slow down time.
Okay, so I am going to sit up in my chair and actually
Yeah, that's-
get into
I could hear
gaming
it.
mode.
Gamer stance activated.
All right. And now to quote Halo, the hot lady in my head is going to instruct me what to do. She also looks like
Oh, yeah.
Girahim from Skyward Sword.
Oh yeah, she does.
She does.
I actually forgot about this design for her.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
almost a bit.
Big eyeball.
That is slightly annoying to me. They did not animate lenses to their eyes, so they are flat
Yep.
What happens?
right here
Oh, yeah.
instead of
It's like the
bulging out a
JPEG
little
of the dog.
with a translucent layer.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to
Well,
enter the scene like a
I think
cybernetic
this was one of their
assassin from the
first
future.
times making a game in like Unity like this, so
Yeah, I know. It's just I notice things a lot.
Oh yeah, no, I noticed it too.
And it's always the most irrelevant shit on the planet. And I know, like, it's no actual thing about the game. You know what I mean?
no, I get it.
Also, this is fucking hilarious that she literally arrived like the fucking Terminator.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked.
See, I
Thanks,
remember
Dante.
when I did this on stream, I thought it was a reference to Ghost in the Shell, but yeah, Terminator also makes sense.
Yeah.
Is this blue?
Because
Especially
they're
the-
both naked.
Yeah, they are both naked.
They both arrive in their first scene
Lightning in
naked.
a birdcage.
Yeah.
Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The
Huh.
fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the
Oh,
new feature of Sync
okay.
that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
That's
Only when standing still.
oh god, it's super hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
I am. In fact, I'm going to college for physics.
Yeah.
Has to do with relativity,
yeah.
right? Two people can
Are you
experience
trying to
time
make the
differently
time
depending on
change from Dragon
space-time.
Ball Z?
Yeah.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the
Almost.
real world.
This could be useful.
Be
You
honest
can only
with
stay in
us.
Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan. Activate.
Now, real quick, so when you're standing still, time will still tick down, but it'll tick down in like milliseconds instead of seconds.
Yeah,
But if you're in the save menu
it won't.
or you're in the map, which there is a map,
Yeah.
time will not tick down at all.
Okay.
So if you need to like pause and think, do that.
It's an escape room. I'll just plow through it like I normally do.
Hell yeah.
I'm fairly good at this kind of stuff. Not
We
the
must
brain.
steal her heart. No, heal her heart. Yes, heal it.
One other
To
thing
reach
though, is
Mizuki,
that, like,
something
choices
must be
will
done
take
about the
time.
lightning that keeps striking the
Yes,
bird
I
cage.
assumed so.
Yeah.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Oh, the horses are alive.
Yep.
That's
An
horrifying.
ice pick piercing Shoko's
sure is.
photograph.
Oh god. Oh.
Dead Space to anyone?
Iba,
It's
speak
not
over
Dead
there.
Space
It's
actually
shaking.
for me. For me, it's BioShock Infinite, the DLC,
Oh, gotcha.
the lobotomy scene. Yeah.
Oh no, I wanted to play that game.
Oh,
No,
it's
you don't.
only at the very end of a DLC for it. You can
The
play.
DLC looked amazing.
The DLC is amazing. It just
Also, Joker is now level 35.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
35 levels and he still can't
I
kiss
see.
Ryuji.
It must be
I'm so
connected.
sad. Don't say that.
Don't remind us.
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
Hey, An just leveled up. Oh, what should I replace for Naragion?
An ice
Agi, I
picks.
guess. Yeah.
Date, are you certain? Will
I don't know. Just
Understood.
Do that.
Okay, I'm just
No good, huh?
stupid.
Mizuki is still a child. The solution.
simple,
And
mate.
that's why we're friends.
This is a dream.
Exactly.
Not everything goes.
Oh yeah, by milliseconds, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean, you'll be fine here. I'm just saying that some later levels can get a little intense.
Shoko's photo.
I remember one.
I'm trying to remember which one you remember.
I'm gonna say this much, and hopefully it doesn't mean spoilers, but also gives you enough information. The apartment.
Oh, with the green?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Mm. Yep, that was enough information.
The pillar became a lightning
The
rod.
bubble of jello.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove.
I love this game.
it's so fucking cool.
Date, we got a timey.
Can you buy an infinite number of these sleep vials and confuse vials too?
Oh god, is this gonna be a stupid fucking acronym again?
A timey?
Timey-wimey, ooh.
Time
Kinda.
induction matter in
Yeah.
encephalon.
Called it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of using this. You can slow down or
Is this another function Pewter added?
correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Yeah, so that's another way you can try to, like, get more out of the game. It's like, hey, you know, this could take you, like, 3 seconds, but now it's only going to take you 1.
Yeah.
What's up, Alan?
The control room of the
Let
married.
me unmute him.
Ew.
There you go. And then why are you muted again? What?
The whole push to talk thing.
What
again?
is your plan once I am in?
It is a control room.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
I don't know why that keeps happening.
I don't know.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
Before we fixed that.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
Hello?
I
Oh,
see
no.
2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside.
You don't have to.
Take a look.
I found a way to fix it myself.
Okay,
Oh.
that works.
By becoming
You're right,
gay.
that does
A
work.
bird cage with blown up. There is also a deflated
become a
couple
day.
on the floor.
Just become the Daemlin.
Why do you have to call it a rubber?
Because Iba has to do things to make us uncomfortable sometimes.
It's
She's
just
already living in our skull. How more uncomfortable do we have to get?
true.
Well, considering it's like a transaction because Date also makes her super uncomfortable, so
Could you please not call it a rubber?
Okay, alright, at least the game called it out. I thought it was going to be one of those things where it just, like, it used the wrong word for something and then just kept going like nothing happened.
You can say
No.
balloon.
I do not understand. It
the
is
game's pretty good
clearly
about
rubber.
that.
Please.
Was that a day screech I heard?
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's really hard to hear. Hi.
Hello.
This will be easy.
Glad to hear it.
Anywho,
What?
we're on the way
That
home,
was so
finally.
heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Ended up being a late night because, well, I...
Poor time management.
But nothing happened.
Oh?
A deflated balloon.
No, she doesn't have piss poor time management. I fucked some shit up. She needed to fix it.
Yeah, still.
A deflated rubber.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
The schedule was fucky. It
What
took,
are you getting so worked up
45 minutes
about?
to fix it for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, on top of that, that's not really something that we did, but I'm still gonna blame myself for it because I don't know how to do it.
Why is this a fucking option?
We're gonna take the expressway.
Do it.
The rubber.
Fuck it. I'll waste 5
What?
seconds.
Yeah, you can put it in your mouth, chew it, and then blow it up like bubblegum.
Slow ass
I
drivers.
could blow it up normally. It's a deflated balloon.
Oh, so you can only have a maximum of 3
Yeah.
timies at a time. Ha, so you might as well use them when you've got 3.
Yeah.
Understood.
I don't know what the speed limit is here on the expressway. Cool.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that
It's
big.
huge.
Jesus
Oh my god,
fuck.
Dad.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human.
It's your
That
choice.
is a horrible
You're driving.
movie, and we love him.
Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
Don't give in, I.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
Also, I liked the camera angle for that.
Oh yeah, because she was thinking about it. All right, what's my failure this time? Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Cage.
50
You were able
cents
to
to
get out?
bypass like
The
35,
DuckTales
40 cars.
moon,
Yeah, I'll take it.
the DuckTales moon theme plays.
Yes, exactly.
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
Yeah.
It was the ballin'.
I'm just.
I got a mighty ring.
All right, now that the bird
No, I
cage is
figured
off,
we
let's get
pop in
this
here and
Do
say
you
what's
not
up and
see
let
the
you guys know we're
horses
still
spinning
alive.
at
We're not dead. We
hurricane
didn't forget
speeds?
about you.
If you
Much
stop
appreciated.
there, you
You're
can
not
go in,
dead.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
That's
Love you
fine.
guys.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all later. Hopefully we can see you before y'all go to bed. But we'll see you when
Yeah.
we see you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
More than likely.
Bye, Zos.
Bye-bye, guys.
Zos.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Zolf. Bye-bye, Zolf.
You
I
guys
gotta
are
go
so
grab
funny
some
with
dinner
it.
here. I'll be back in a while.
But I
Okay.
cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
Oh, hey, look.
Even
it's
if I don't make
Monokuma.
it back in time before you leave.
Ara, ara.
God damn it, Beats.
Hey, Beats. Don't make me question things right now.
I have so much to question already. Alright, what is this mighty ring that I just got?
The panda is...
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Michelle.
Strength plus 5.
All right.
Oh!
So... What is
So
this?
I got a
Merry-go-rounds
Megiddo
can fly?
card.
Date, over there.
But then I also got the mighty ring that gives me Megiddo as an ability.
Oh, alright. Well, I guess that works.
So...
Iris?
Yeah, okay.
Why? Why is Iris...
That's a frozen dead body.
That's
That looks like Iris.
fucked.
She appears
Mizuki,
to be
why is
frozen.
that in your brain?
What the hell is going on?
Mizuki, what did they do to you?
What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time? That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry!
So both her parents are shit.
Why are you here?
Yep.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine. I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy!
Wow, that is like the worst fucking thing you could say.
What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You! I wish you had never been born!
Jesus
Mizuki's
Christ.
voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's...
And she's still
Aiba, look out!
What?
Well, she made it out.
I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
Date. Your partner almost just fucking died.
Well,
That
to be
frozen
fair, it's
iris
a
does
drink,
intrigued me.
So
But
if she
Mizuki
became
first.
a pancake, she might have been
Let's
okay.
get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
Wouldn't have been as bad as a Jill sandwich.
Yeah.
But I forgot to say that Mizuki is now that she's
A
had
merry-go-round.
spoken line, she's Karina Bodiger, I believe that's how you say her, their last name. They are Paimon in Genshin. I don't know who else they've been.
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit? I see.
Did you learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Well?
This horse cannot speak English.
I absolutely love that it literally forced me to have perfect comedic timing. Like, it literally would not allow me to hit space and not. Oh my fucking god.
Agent
A
Date,
merry-go-round.
you've got 4
I love
minutes.
this game so much. You can speak though I'm dead. So some of these options I've never done, and it's amazing.
Yeah!
That's not a spank, that's a punch.
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
Poor horse.
Oh, poor horse.
A merry-go-round.
I'm just gonna ride the horse.
That stupid fucking grin.
Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see.
I'll stop doing it then.
Yeah. You complimented me. I feel weird.
It's Mizuki.
I better go comfort Mizuki instead.
Yeah.
Break the glass. Jesus Christ, Aiba. I swear, anytime anything's aggressive, I just imagine
A
it's actually
gift?
just Date.
Oh, that might work. Mizuki, now you can have a taste of the merry-go-round every day of your life.
Aiba, please.
Aiba,
that's horrifying.
Aiba, I know I'm a fan of the turkey legs, but this is a little bit too much.
It will also improve your health.
Will it?
Are you sure about that?
That's your gift?
Cry.
It's Mizuki.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Yeah, I have 3 minutes, whatever. I'm just gonna get rid of this one.
Mizuki, no good.
Damn.
It's
Damn.
Mizuki.
Damn, not here.
But why?
It's motivational.
I suppose... Hey! Stop moping around! Stand up and get out here!
Guess it didn't work.
I am trying literally everything that is wrong.
I don't think it works for those companies. It's Mizuki.
I don't remember everything, but I do remember some of the, like, solutions.
Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you.
We love you, even though your
So-
surrogate father is an idiot.
It's all right now.
He's not as good as Coffee Dad, unfortunately.
Hey,
Do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
And one that's not, like, berating her.
Yeah, one that's less abusive.
Yeah.
Mizuki. Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Oh damn, even the horses are stopping.
Hey, do you hear something?
I heard crying, but it's gone.
Is that a phone ringing?
No, it is.
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
Hello, Avon calling.
Oh god, that's trippy. Okay, as a side note, is this a branching story?
Yes.
Okay. So it's gonna take me way longer than like 20 hours to beat.
I'd
Or,
say
like,
it's
can I get
probably around. It's probably a little longer than 999, a little shorter than and probably a decent amount shorter than VLR, I would have to say.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Let's see, how long did it take me to do the plat run?
I don't plan on doing the plat run, but I plan on
Well, that's what I'm
getting
saying.
endings.
However long it took me to do the plat run, it'll probably take you slightly less than that, considering you
She
don't
hasn't
know
been
what you're
healed.
doing.
She's still traumatized.
Let me see. Where's my damn playlist? Oh. Why am I so dumb?
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please.
6, 12.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Yeah, you still haven't confirmed that you deleted the video?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay, but if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Shovel Forge.
Then
Yes,
go on a date
it's
with me.
Minecraft.
A
So it
date?
took me about 35 hours to do the platinum run.
Okay. Alright, so about 30 hours. That's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Most of the time when I think branching story path, I think like
100 plus hours.
Yeah, between 100 and like 80.
If you promise me we'll go on a date,
Yeah, no,
I'll stay home
it's
and not
closer
say
to
a peep.
999. Like I
Okay.
said, because VLR is like
If you don't promise me, then
I got us probably like 40 hours or something.
I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy
If
suitcase.
you do everything, I don't know. How long does it take? I'm gonna Google it because what is that website? How long does it take to
All
beat?
right, understood.
Oh, as a side note, I assume that if I play the game again for a different ending, I'm not gonna have to click on everything to be able to advance the story.
So it looks like you turn on the option already. You can do the skip all, which is just literally will just skip all of the dialogue. But yes, you can go to different sections. It's
understood.
It's a really good system for the replayability. You can literally just go back to like choices
Good.
and change choices.
Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
That makes it a lot simpler.
Yeah.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay?
Oh, really?
If anything happens, call me immediately.
There's no
My
way.
number is...
I have it in my history. See ya.
Smart.
Okay, that's
What
what I
was
thought.
that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
Everyone was saying like VLR only takes like 28 hours. I'm like, there's no way. So if you do everything, it's 36, and that's what I thought.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I said, that's what I
Mizuki,
expected.
I saw
Although,
something strange
granted,
in your
as
dream.
I've been playing this game, I've been taking like whole half hours to talk about random shit, so
Well, of course.
I'm not
I mean,
seriously
as
playing
Iris,
the game.
she was
because we're here.
frozen.
Yeah.
She was dead. What was that?
A bunch of stab wounds in her back.
Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempt. Mizuki's aphonia has.
That was worth a
Mizuki,
try.
you got a Nile message, and then you went to Bloom. Who sent you the?
I checked her phone, but the history.
I am trying to identify the sender now.
Ooh,
Alright.
Bravely Default is on sale. That's actually
Hey,
impressive.
Mizuki,
It's
tell me
hard to
something.
get.
I'm gonna assume I fucked up here.
In your dream
'Cause-
world, I heard a
Still
phone
going.
ring.
The game is still going, but I am not getting any answers, and there's a whole bunch
Did
of
you hear
questions
that
that
somewhere?
I'm allowed to ask.
Or did you just imagine it?
Thinking emoji.
Date, there's no point. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the
you're so
hospital.
bad at this.
Maybe the doctors can help her.
Or she'll answer all these questions like an hour later, just randomly.
Mizuki.
Like she's just on a delay.
She's buffering.
When we found you
Well,
at
I
the
mean, we
merry-go-round,
did
you
do a
were
lot of
holding the
time
ice
travel
pick.
in her head, so
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not accusing you. I trust you. I just want to know what.
If
Answer
you
me,
yell
Miss-
at her, maybe she'll no.
Date, please.
I mean, he literally just did, so
Exactly.
Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Damn it.
Alright, boss, what do you have to say?
Alright, I learned another thing about the whole Ryuji
No
can
need to
skip
report
fights thing.
specifics.
Yeah?
Oh, what?
I thought
We
I had
saw
to
it all
press
from here in the
X.
control room.
No, you can just run into them.
Yeah. You don't have to press any
Oh.
buttons.
Well, then I just learned that too because I've been doing that.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been pressing X.
Yeah, no, you can literally just hold down right trigger.
What the sinker sees in Somnium is
That
projected.
wasn't in the
heat,
base,
remember?
was it?
That was not in the base, no.
We've got
Okay.
it all
They
recorded.
changed it.
Isn't it
And
incredible?
There's
I
a
invented it.
second new way of targeting enemies. I won't spoil it, but that one is not explained at all, so I will have to explain it to you.
Okay.
So we know
I'm
about
excited.
everything you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they literally just like Twitch streamed Mizuki's brain.
I mean, I'm kind of horrified,
Yep,
because that means that my brain could possibly be Twitch streamed.
Boss,
it could be.
I heard a
there's
ringtone in Mizuki's
There's
Somnium.
a lot of things up there I don't want anybody to know about.
I know,
I guess it's a good thing. It's just like
but I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
one
Yeah.
part of your brain, at least. You just have
Yeah.
to hope that that's not the part that they end up seeing.
Well, if it's the government, then it'll be a problem when they find out my assassination, plans. I'm kidding.
True.
I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that
How would they
ringtone,
know?
Then there
They're
must have
gonna
been a
know.
phone somewhere on site.
Yeah.
did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing.
No, but genuinely, I'm not interested. Interesting enough for the government to really give a shit about what's
They
in my
searched the
brain.
site but didn't find a single thing.
That's the way to be, honestly.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
Yep.
It didn't go well.
No
Listen,
But
shit.
there's
it's not
nothing
all
in my
bad.
brain, so there's nothing to investigate in my
The sync
brain.
wasn't a total waste of time.
Yeah.
We found clues.
I will be right back.
Clues.
Okay.
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Great, so I have a snitch in my eye as well. I'd say that she gets stitches, but that
Prophecies,
would just be me
huh?
stitching my own eye shut, so.
That's why you called Iris. But Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man
I
of
think the Reaper's
science,
about.
I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wears some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her.
Oh yeah, just wear armor.
She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something. Just indulging in the fantasy of real life.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see? I know about the
but I couldn't tell where it was.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just...
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound?
Unfortunately not.
One thing I love about this game is the fact that we just did like the first real level and we've already hit branching paths. It's
In a normal dream,
Oh, yeah.
the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are
like the first time
first-person
I played
experiences.
This game, of course, I played
However,
it like 3 times
the
now.
circumstances
I
are
was on a different
slightly
path than you
different
are right
during
now.
a sync.
Already, damn.
Yep.
The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts.
All right.
But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching. The subject is the author, the sinker is merely the audience.
Then how can I affect what's happening on stage? Because obviously I did.
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe it's possible that Pewter is full of shit and doesn't actually know what he's talking about.
Well, I mean, it is Pewter. Any man who dresses like that, I'm either going to trust with my life, or I'm going to assume that he is the most devious motherfucker on the planet. There is no in between.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami
There is
was
only
found.
Pewter.
Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy
God damn
reports
it,
revealed
who
that her
leaked
time
into
of
the
death was
press?
roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Damn.
As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident. The investigation is ongoing.
Are mental shutdowns happening here too?
I was just thinking that.
At least it wasn't due to a snowstorm.
I remembered that that isn't a loading screen this time.
I'm so proud.
He's learning.
Scream shrilly.
Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
Who you?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me!
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
That's a Danganronpa reference right there, if I ever heard one.
Then
Because the voice actress.
Yep.
Aiba?
Wait, is Date Hero's voice actor?
No, but
Okay.
she's Kyoko.
I knew that, yeah.
Project myself.
I
seem lonely.
forgot what his name is again, but
How are you doing
I
this?
don't think he's been in any.
I am
DR
overlaying the
movies,
image your left
actually.
eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
She is your eyeball.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Yes, thank you. Oh, I can't scream boldly this time?
Nope. You only get one shot at that one.
That's disappointing.
Come to think of it, you look
There's
kind
a
of like you
reason
do
why
when you're
I
in
haven't
Somnium.
heard every single line of dialogue in this entire game.
What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Kinky?
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
But he did just say earlier that he wanted, like, humongous boobs. Like, with the bullet.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
Wow, such a petulant child.
Well, she is technically 5 years old.
I was talking about Date.
Well, he's no.
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve.
But you're not wrong, he is.
I am part of your
Yes.
working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming that is why I appear.
And that's
Do
why
I even need to
control
explain
her
this
in
sort of
the
thing to you?
Somnium. That makes sense.
I have experienced syncing many times with you, although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories, but that does not mean that they perfectly. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped.
Really? I never would have guessed that a lightning cage merry-go-round going at supersonic speeds was not normal.
Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily. I understand that, but it's our only lead.
I wonder if Marco Polo will work.
Marco.
Ring ring.
Dante's just like, damn it. And then someone responds in the background, no, this is Patrick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been 8 years since Bloom Park shut down. I thought it was 7. I was one off.
Okay.
So it's been 8 years since the chemical plant exploded.
Also, I did not get the reference, but there obviously was a reference to something about wanting to burn all the benches.
Oh.
I don't know. Like, I examined a wish.
He wished for Reika.
That's fucking great.
This game is fantastic. It's everything.
I want to motorboat. Aw. Can I not move around? I'm literally just supposed to talk
As
to her.
I mentioned
Oh my God.
earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Gotta X-ray the horse.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Surprise, bitch!
Look at that.
It's inside the horse!
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
Did
No,
you, Date?
Date, you
Don't
didn't.
lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside.
Ew.
One moment.
She just ejects herself from his face again.
Yep.
Luckily, they shipped that for us.
Yes. Good job, Iba.
You know, my only question is whenever she does shit like this, like, does she sanitize herself before she goes back in his eye socket?
No.
I don't know. It depends on what kind of material is actually making the hamster body.
Oh, true.
I actually would assume hard light in a way.
Yeah, in that case, it would be sanitary already.
Yeah. I mean, for the sake of the game, I'm sure it's sanitary. But I'm like, I want to know. Pewter, I want to know what technology you used.
How disrespectful. Do you know how hard it was to make that form?
No.
It's all right. Do not worry about me.
I'm not worried about you. I just don't want to get dirt in my eye socket.
There we go.
Thank you.
Date knew.
Do not worry about me. You should find some clues.
Iba, who? The number is...
This is a rental phone.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered.
Come on.
Great. Even better.
Date.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
And no
What about the
kinky
internet
websites
search
either.
history?
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we
Okay.
Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their
So
contacts.
This is what she was hiding
In fact,
from.
there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
It's a rental.
Yeah. I don't know why they called it a rental. It should be called a burner phone.
It's the same thing, I guess.
This number is also from a rental phone.
That would have made more sense to more people for the English translation.
No owner is registered.
Oh.
What happened?
The battery died. The screen turned off.
Plug it into Iba.
It's dead.
Iba,
Of course.
call it. My name is Kaname Date.
Are you an idiot?
Yes, he
They
is.
hung up.
What?
No shit, Dante.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
That's the Kyoko I know.
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
Me, when I answer I answer scam calls with Barnes Noble High Valley. This is Justin speaking. How may I help you?
Right?
You guys answer your phones?
I
High five beats.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
You told
it
me
was
to call.
terrifying. I had a door-to-door scammer come to my door yesterday. I was working from home.
Oh god.
And
I didn't think it would
wasn't gonna
work.
Answer the door, but then
Disappointing.
I was like, what if it's maintenance?
There is
So
no
I
other word
answered
for it.
But I only opened it like a crack. And they're like, oh, we're from X utility company, and you might be paying more on your utility bill.
Oh, fucking
And
hell.
I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, he's like, I just want to see, you know, he's like, I want to see a copy of your utility bill or whatever to make sure you're not paying more or something like that. Blah, just other stuff. And I'm like,
fucking email me like a
Bro.
normal scammer.
yeah, exactly. But I was like, my dude, what was the name
You're
of the
telling
company?
me.
And like, I swear to God, it was like Crackhead. Like, that was the
Yeah.
name of the company. I'm like, what?
Oh my god. I do absolutely love asking people who ask me for information that they claim to already have.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, whenever they go, oh, we can lower your interest rate on your car bill or whatever, I'll be like, yeah, so what company do you work for? Because if it's not Capital One, I want to know how you have an in.
Exactly. So I told him, I was like, and I googled it later, and I guess apparently I didn't say the exact name of the company, but apparently it's like actually a company in this area, that handles utilities. And I'm like, I don't think that's the company we use for utilities. And his face, he was shocked. He was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And then in my head, that's when I was like, oh, wait a minute, I think this is a scam.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, the thing is that at least in my area, they recently passed a law where you can choose where you get your electricity from or where you buy it from. And that actually caused a lot of people to think it was a scam when people were trying to sell them electricity.
Yeah, I could see how that could backfire.
Because the idiots of the electric companies just decided, hey, obviously the best way to get people to choose us is to directly advertise to the customers without letting them know that it's even an option first.
Exactly. It's like, I'm gonna send people to your apartment without warning. Like, that's a smart thing to do.
Iba, can you call it again?
And
Ugh.
so
I'll be
I'm
ready
like-
this time,
I'm
I
like,
swear.
No, we use X company, and I told him the company we actually use, like an idiot. But anyway.
Are you sure?
I mean, that's not really personal information.
Yeah, trust me.
It wasn't, so it was fine. But it was like, you know, in my brain, panic.
The number you have
And,
dialed is no longer in service.
And so then
Damn,
he was like,
call
well,
deny.
I'm gonna go check with your neighbors. I was like, okay, bye. And I closed the door and I locked it. And I was like, huh, that's a scammer. So,
oh yeah.
So I called the apartment complex, and they were like, oh yeah, we've had people going around doing that a lot lately. They're like, what building do you live in? So I told them what building I'm in. And it sounded like they send somebody from maintenance to chase them off.
Yeah, I mean, that works.
Call deny?
Yeah, call
It's
deny.
not like I was gonna call the cops. It would have taken like 15 minutes, like not even 15 minutes, like 15 hours for them to get out here.
Yeah.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Oof. That fucking hurts.
Yep.
Damn, you remember that?
She remembers everything. She's a computer.
All
Call
right.
Reika.
What? Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
Oh, now my eyeballs being catty. What a bitch.
Yeah.
But Iba.
A Nile message.
So yeah, so
Yes, a
Iba can
line.
send line messages.
I love how there seems to be like a reason why they can't say line in like fiction writing.
Yeah, it's so a lot of Japanese copyright is a lot more hardcore.
Right.
So I'm gonna assume it has something to do with that.
Yeah,
but also,
I
it works because Nile fits in with the theme since fucking Itan, is that her name?
Yep. Iris.
Yeah, Iris keeps talking about Egyptian gods, so.
Yep. And I like to think that it's like Fairly Odd Parents rules, where everything is a knockoff of something else.
Well,
Yeah.
They just
Probably
don't
someone
call
involved in the
anything by his
incident.
actual licensed name.
They
So
hung up
in
as
this,
soon as they heard you mention the police.
Ota has Twitter, but it's called Twitter.
Yes, to Witter.
Yep.
It's kind of like JoJo stands are all like that as well. Most of them are band names.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't use the actual band names, so they just replace it with the worst kind of like things imaginable. Give me 1 second to look up a specific character because I want you to hear it because it's hilarious.
I was gonna say, but don't they have one that's like legitimately called Ario Speedwagon?
Yes, Speedwagon
Okay.
is his last name.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so a character very, very late on in the series is called Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, right?
God damn it.
The English translation is atrocious acts at affordable prices.
Oh my
It's amazing.
I'm dead.
Atrocious acts at affordable prices.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Then refused further incoming calls.
Glorious.
That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
And they have a whole bunch of stuff like that. I forget what Red Hot Chili Peppers is.
Oh my god, that one I need to know.
Yeah. A lot of them
Third
aren't
Street,
nearly
Shinjuku.
as funny as D4C, but
That's a
I
wide
would literally
range.
just refer to it as AC/DC at that point, but
oh, AC/DC is referred to as I'd have to type it out. Give me a second. I believe it's typed out like
let me see.
Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did.
I believe that's how they write out AC/DC.
I thought it
I
was
can tell from the
eyes.
number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is
Oh my God,
likely
that's
capable
really
of that
funny.
function, but it has been disabled.
AC/DC.
Oh,
Certain
there it
like
is.
that.
Beats got it
Oh,
much
thanks,
better.
Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
The power
Yes.
also appears to be off.
And then Wamu is just Wham.
I cannot connect from any
And
line.
then Cars is entirely unchanged, which is because it's just a noun.
Cars.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because
It's with a
you
K.
blew it.
It's a
Yes.
case of, yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, a
JoJo's
lot
a
of
There would be
fucking
no
trip, I
point
tells
to that now.
yeah. It's the whole show is a trip.
Yeah,
The
someone once
recipient
said
is
that it
alerted
was
to our
about-
presence
it was
and likely on the move.
it was pretty much about the author exploring what he likes.
It literally is. Every single part is a different movie genre. So
Not in that regard. What he likes.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that too. I mean, look at it. It starts off with very, very big buff men,
Yeah.
and slowly
He's currently a
turns
sailor
into
boy?
the twinkiest twinks on the twink planet.
Yes. Yes. I believe
Into
the current
literally just muscular women.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I have to get through the first season.
Literally
I
just
thought it
skip
was-
to season 6, because that's where the buff women are, and just be absolutely confused as to what's happening.
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Right.
And yes, they did animate
Unknown.
the scene. Ugh. There are several scenes in JoJo that are controversial, to say the least.
But it does
Oh,
appear to be
Only
deliberate.
several.
Yes.
Did the culprit do this? And for what
I also
specific
can't get over the
purpose?
fact that, like, apparently Jotaro is like 15.
Yes. Oh, I believe he's 16.
Oh my
And
god.
He is absolutely jacked and beats up the equivalent of a god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anime.
Yes.
I mean, he gets this roller thrown on top of him.
Yes.
Just make
And
this
Iba,
16-year-old
literally
get going.
punches it back.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's nothing more here.
Yes,
It's great.
Where are we going?
it is.
Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your prophecy?
I mean, I honestly
Absurd.
like the
It was nothing.
the older ones better.
Let's hope so.
Like before Stand.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them were pretty great, especially the genres. Some of the genres were great. I love part 1 was amazing to me, and it's definitely not everybody's cup of tea, but part 1 is literally a old-timey vampire movie, and it's great with
Okay, I do want to see that actually.
with aggressive Christianity.
Coming!
But yeah, there's that, and then the second part is I guess, how do I even put the second part into words? It's a buddy cop, but it's a buddy cop, but it's also an adventure, like Indiana Jones style.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I just have to get through the first couple episodes.
Yeah, and the first couple episodes are painful because Dio is brought up to be a gigantic asshole, and unfortunately the writer takes the shortcut of just having him kick a dog as soon as he meets him.
Yes, I was like, are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, and then steal a guy's girlfriend's first kiss.
The
Kinda
main
shit.
character's girlfriend's first kiss. No,
Yes.
a JoJo's kiss.
Date! You came! But aren't you a little early?
Don't
gonna-
talk about my premature ejaculation like that.
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet.
I'm annoyed that he doesn't pronounce it Date.
I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
By the way,
She left earlier. She got
Yeah,
a
where's
Nile
her
message
mom?
from
I want to go on
someone.
a date with her.
From who?
She looked kind of panicky, too.
where did she go?
Dunno. She didn't tell
Al
me.
knew me.
Oh, she's dead.
Iris, please. Iris, please, your mom is hot. Where did she go?
I'm hop,
There's
I
hop,
want red
hoppy, happy.
lines.
Oh, God.
Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop.
You're wearing cat ears, you dumbass.
Why do you
Alright,
ask?
I'm gonna head out.
Oh,
Alright.
well,
Night, Rose.
Alright.
see,
Good night,
See
friends.
you later, man.
Good night.
Later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye,
Love ya.
Sauce.
Because I saw your dead body in a dream.
Bye, Sauce. Why?
Oh.
Everybody's adopted that now, and it's hilarious to me.
Yes, you've infected it.
Oh,
I'm
it's-
sorry.
I mean, you say
I'm-
it about 6 extra times per goodbye, so it's kind of hard not to repeat you at that point.
Yeah.
Because my brain buffers, and I
Are you
don't know how to
seriously
end
going to tell her that?
conversations.
Oh my god, same. Evidence of that is that one Friday where we stayed up till 4 a.m. talking about random shit.
you hush.
Oh, no.
Yes, because it was like, how do we end a conversation like 2 hours later?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, did you want something to drink?
I have a coworker, and I have run
No,
into that
sorry.
issue with her now.
I should
We're
be
both
going.
terrible at ending conversations.
Yes. It.
So we'll just stand there and be
Leaving
like, how do
already?
we end this?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I
But
have
that's-
some work to
well,
do.
But that's
you could
when
just
you
go,
get
"Ah,
into the weird
And
shit.
me.
Oh my god, don't remind me about that.
Yeah.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
End me!
Stream?
Don't you remember?
Iris, why are you streaming at 1 a.m.?
That is a good question.
I'm an internet idol.
What, for the fucking... oh, no. I know why it's at 1 a.m. Because she lives in Japan and her audience is American.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah. Actually makes sense.
Yes.
At 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
You know,
Oh,
my mom
jeez, you
got
sound like an old man.
He is an old man.
Because he is an old man.
Thank you, Iba.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
I really do enjoy the fact that this game has successfully made my jokes for me, but after I make them, so it makes me feel smart.
Good.
That's not the issue.
So good.
And tomorrow is
Pulling a
Sunday.
JoJo, eh?
Yes, I am literally pulling a Joseph Joestar.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Gotta
Fine.
watch me play Minecraft.
She's gonna use this date to blackmail us, isn't she?
I mean, she did do that once already. Why not twice?
Date,
Yeah.
I have been thinking.
Of course you
Let's
have.
see.
I am glad that nothing bad happened.
That
I am
required
glad she's
thought?
not dead.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Remember when she said that like 5 hours ago? No.
Alright, time to accidentally run over her mom.
Oh no! No, but her mom's hot.
I mean, there's a lot of those characters in this game.
Well, that's true.
I mean, evidence.
Oh, I 100% have a crush on Gloss. There's no, like... Yeah, no, absolutely. Yes, talk to yourself!
You want her to step on you, don't you?
Yes.
That was so disappointing.
Do it.
Let's play a word game. Okay, bring it on. Say white 10 times. White, 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 white. Think of your favorite cabaret girl. Now, what does a cow drink?
Breast milk? I mean, breast milk? I mean, breast milk? I mean...
Milk.
No lattes
Good
for
thing
you.
Rose left. But I love that. It's like the game is like, no, but do it. No, but do it. I love this game so much.
Wasn't that party a while back? How long have you had that up?
Every day is like my birthday. Every day, I'm reborn as a new woman.
Do you wear your birthday suit at least? So you change every day.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough. I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
But that's a fake name,
It was
isn't it?
Shoko's phone?
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Surprise!
Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Okay, so I'm going to assume... Hold up, this opens so many fucking lines. Alright, so... She died. Then her body was moved to the horse. Then they put her phone in the horse's mouth. Or, no, they used her phone. Why did she have a burner? God,
Why
there's
did
so
she
many
have a burner
fucking
indeed?
questions. Because, like, the scene plays out in my mind as what's it called? The two kids find the body. I know I'm saying kids. Both of them are adults, but whatever.
Well, one of them is definitely a kid, and then one of them is
acts like he's
effectively a
13,
kid.
but is actually 24. Yes.
Exactly.
So they find the body. Ata runs away. Then Ota runs away. And then
You can say his name wrong. He's not worth it.
yeah, and then she gets scared of something, hears something, and pulls the ice pick out of her eye and runs and hides in the thing, in the carousel. And then the phone rings. Now, I thought would be, why the hell would it be her phone that it's ringing? Did they... Yeah, that's so fucking weird.
And who was calling her?
Whose phone?
Yeah.
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
They said burner there.
I can make a deduction with this information.
Can
We
you?
know that the phone belonged to
Well, then
Shoko.
why would Shoko have
Right.
a rental phone then if it wasn't?
Whoever
a
it
burner
was
phone?
made their call at night after Shoko was killed. I believe we
Yes.
can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't a murderer.
Oh.
Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
Hold up. The call was at 9 p.m., right?
Yes.
Suzuki wasn't... Oh, well, no. She was... Okay, no. My
True.
theory still stands for now. So it was her phone that they called, trying to get the girl to come out, maybe? Or it's some sort of distraction in order to get away from the scene after setting the body up on the carousel. That's another thing that bothers me is I don't know whether or not the carousel, the body was on the carousel when Ota found the body. I'm gonna assume it was.
Oh, when Ota and Mizuki found the body, if it was on the carousel?
Yeah.
It was.
It was.
That was in part of the flashback.
Okay. Alright, so they find the body, the ice pick is in the eye, Ota fucking runs away like a little bitch, because he is one.
Accurate.
She hears the phone ringing, can't find it. Or they don't discover the body until after the phone rings. The ringing phone was to lure them to the body. And then it was to attack her as well, or Ota, but I doubt Ota would be a target. So it was to attack her as well, but she managed to defend herself with the ice pick and locking herself in the carousel. And whoever was the attacker wasn't able to get to her. Okay, that's my theory.
Alright.
About
definitely plot.
Renju.
Yeah.
Renju.
Yesterday, I
And
told you he
how
vanished
Renju
after he
fits
was
into
questioned.
this, other than as the murderer, I have no idea.
Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident.
Oh, he's the guy in the pileup. No wonder.
He's unconscious and it's not.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Wow, what a coincidence.
What a coincidence that every single one of our leads, or at least people that we can ask about, are being
Date,
silenced.
you should go talk to him.
I was gonna say, we should at least go see
He
who's
is
awake
Shoko
in the
Nadami's
hospital.
former husband, after all.
Yeah.
He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
Reuse smelling salts. Those work too.
You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
I love Boss. Okay, but like actually.
But either way,
Drag
our
him out of
mysterious
bed by his
caller
foot.
is suspicious.
Like you have
Consider
to go slap
this.
him. He is a terrible father.
They did not register the phone
Absolutely
under their
terrible.
real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top
Like
of
an
that,
idiot.
they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date.
Yes.
I suggest cutting his salary.
I agree.
I'll cut your battery.
That's your eye you're talking to. I don't think you want to do that.
Do it.
So?
I'll plug in somewhere.
Kinky?
Anyway, we have to identify the
Like
caller.
this for all?
If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
I love that Boss was like, you know what? That was a great idea.
Yeah. Oh, nothing more than that? The killer instinct leg switch. Ah,
You're like, I have to
All the
get through
history's
this
been
so fast.
erased.
I am distracted by legs very often.
There's nothing on the phone itself, but
Dr.
we can
Legs,
still
it's
look
your
up its
boss's
records.
legs.
Yes. Boss legs.
I happen to have a friend at the cell company.
Your legs.
The only issue is that everybody in Persona calls Coffee Dad boss.
Okay, that's really funny to me.
Yeah, yeah.
The head office is looking into
So
it now.
Now I'm thinking Coffee Dad legs.
Coffee Dad legs.
I'm good. He does look
I'm
good
good.
in a fedora, but no.
She was returned to the hospital after the sink. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Hmm? Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
Curious.
Wow.
Maybe we should go.
We should go home.
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday.
Now we're
Don't
gonna
say
skip
that
shit.
in front of boss.
What exactly are you planning to do?
Nothing.
Blackmail her back because
Yeah, there you go.
What?
That's the only
Seriously?
proper response.
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond.
Shut up, Iba.
You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said.
Gaslight.
The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit,
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
Do I get to play a simulation of Minecraft or whatever, Shovel Forge?
no, of course not.
'Cause that
If
would
you
be
say
funny.
so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Do you want an actual
Are you
answer to that?
jealous?
Impossible!
The lady in my eye calls me a stud.
I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Boss is not taking it.
Boss is great.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
The bar.
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Oh my god, I love marble.
Ah, I see.
Mama is the best character in this game.
Love that.
I will not elaborate.
I feel
Elaborate.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
The mannequin just
Please.
fucking spoke.
I had too much to drink last night.
Mario's the best character also in this game.
I need to remember to talk to him every single time.
Oh, you gotta check up on her boyfriends.
Yeah, she
Or her
didn't say
husband,
anything
excuse
about
me.
it. Sadly.
What the fuck is this thing?
That's my boyfriend from about 10 years back. We had a bad breakup, so I sliced his head off and coated it in plaster.
I love a woman who will just kill me.
I love a woman who will just end me and turn me into a plaster bust.
Who will just straight up kill me.
Who
Oh
knows,
my
maybe that one talks too.
god.
Iba, let's move.
Either
Roger
go
that.
see Mizuki or we could go see Mama and Marble.
Oh. I actually have 2 options.
Oh, and I guess go see if you can see Renju at the hospital. I think that's the other option.
I have 3 options. Ooh. Big split here. I don't think the criminal syndicate is gonna help me right now. I'm gonna check on the
Crimes
one.
always help.
I'm gonna check on the one that came back from the hospital.
I'm gonna check on my not daughter. Because I'm
Yes,
a terrible
my
not father.
daughter. However, I am going to immediately save and after whatever the hell this scene is.
Hitomi Sagan, Iris's mother.
What is that child doing?
Yep, that's
She is-
where...
She is benching over 125 pounds.
Yeah, that's normal.
She's a
It's fine.
child.
She is 12.
It's fine.
That is
Is this the
causing
girl boss I've heard so much about?
irreparable muscle damage.
It's fine. She's fine.
It makes it even worse the longer I sit on this page. Because she just has to keep doing reps.
Yep.
Yes, but why?
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's
Date.
where Hitomi went.
Sorry for showing up like this.
Oh, wait. Does this mean I get to go on a date with the mother
Suki,
and
what are
then
you
the
doing?
daughter?
Yes? Question mark?
That's fucked.
What's it look like?
Oh, that is not over 125 pounds. I apologize. That... Well, no. 25 kilograms, so that's 225 with a 25 bar.
Yep.
Pounds?
She's fine.
She's lifting me,
Yep. She's fine.
plus a few pounds.
Bench pressing.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute.
This is a fucking dream.
I received a Nile message from Mizuki
Hitomi's
last
the
night.
best.
Is she a robot? She's a robot.
Teacher, can you please help me?
Wait, no, she can't be a robot. I went into her fucking subconscious. Unless... What the fuck?
I understood right away.
Consciousness in a robot?
The girl's been through so much.
She can't be a robot because of several things having to do with the syncing.
Brain in a robot body?
Yeah, maybe she just human brain, robot body, fucking X-arm plot.
I couldn't say no to one of my
I
students.
mean, it's anime. Anything can fucking happen.
Speaking of which, we do need to hate watch at least 2 episodes of fucking X-Arm at some point on this.
All right, that's fine.
Because X-Arm is the worst anime of all time.
We must
Really,
suffer.
I thought that was reserved for a certain 3-word anime.
No, that's not technically an anime. That is a hentai. I'm talking about an anime that has no sexual connotations whatsoever.
I see.
And apparently, like, Handshakers is also really bad, too.
Yes, however, the issue I have with X-Arm is the fact that in their promotional material, they literally
You're
said...
her teacher?
They literally said, declaring war on all sci-fi series. They thought they were...
bold.
Yeah. And on top of that, every single person on staff for animation had only ever made live action shit.
That's right.
Oh, yeah,
Mizuki
that's
is in my homeroom class.
Yeah.
I went to the hospital to pick her up.
Yeah, there you go. Hitomi is actually Mizuki's teacher.
I mean, that makes sense. But why is
She left earlier.
picking up... Why is she picking up Mizuki from the hospital as a teacher? That seems weird.
She got a Nile message from someone.
Yes, she's friends with the dad, but why isn't the dad doing it, you know?
What dad?
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go
Mom's
home.
dead. Her dad is the worst father on planet Earth.
Yeah.
And Date failed to get her voice back, so I guess Hitomi is the only other person she could trust.
But then she immediately starts talking once she gets back from the hospital.
Not to Renju's house, but here.
Because
So
I'm
that's
guessing
the story.
Hitomi fixed her.
I apologize for coming over without asking.
So how the fuck did Hitomi do that?
Hitomi is a wizard.
Okay. With those billion questions in my mind, I am going to save here.
All right, sounds good.
I will. Today is Tuesday?
Tuesday, yes.
Yes. I will be able to do this again tomorrow, but Thursday I have class. Oh! No, I don't. Because Thursday is the review for the test, and I'm already going to fucking ace this test. So I don't need to do that, so I can do it Thursday too. I can blast through this game like a motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna stop my recording.